As I was telling Blake, kasi he was saying, wala na talaga tayong privacy, ganito na lang, 3 na natutulog na kama natin. I can say na there's no one perfect parenting. There's no one magical book. There's no one rule book na pwedeng sundin. Care of...
Is it yummy water? Is it bubble water or blanca water?
Hey, you crawl, you crawl, you
Hindi ka man lang nag-ayos.
Galing kasi ako sa Bantayan Island eh. Kaya kailangan hindi mo pwede
The best decision ever. Look, I have 3 beautiful kids from something that I have in... Hello guys! It's been a while since I did something na sit down. So, meron mga na-prepare sa akin na questions here. If you remember, the vlog really started out as Divine Intervention. Galing kasi yun sa Becky Nights. Nung nagbe-Becky Nights kami, may mga callers kami na tumatawag asking about different problems, ganyan. Tapos tinatry ko i-solve. Kumbaga, ako po ang tulfo ng mga bakla. Diba? So, anyways, we want to bring that back. So, ngayon, we're just taking in your questions and I will be answering it about a certain topic. But, maybe in the future, we can actually have something na talagang nagkakakitaan tayo. Diba? Dahil masaya yung ganun eh. Talagang chikahan, diba? May follow-up questions, may ganyan. The topic for today is before making your own family and after. So, I'm sure marami kasing haka-haka na, pag ako nag-asawa, pag ako nagkapamilya, ganyan ako. Or when you see something, diba, sa ibang family, you're like, ay nako, I'll never do that when I have family. Okay, the first one is, talk about mga maling akala when you were thinking about having kids and own family. Okay to, maganda to. Because everyone knows I married late and everyone knows I love to read. I love to research. So, ginawa ko, dun sa 9 months, actually even before, I kept on reading books about parenting, about kids, merong mga certain things. I can say na there's no one perfect parenting. There's no one magical book. There's no one rule book na pwedeng sundin. Sa bawat nabasa ko, I would just get bits and pieces from it. Sa totoo lang, I think each kid varies. Alam mo yon, your husband varies. Alam mo yon, I mean, yung asawa ko, hindi pareho ng mga ex ko. Diba? hindi pareho ng asawa nyo. Diba? So, let's go into specifics. Number 1, sa pagtulog na lang ng bata. Hindi lahat ata ng bata is okay for sleep training or hindi lahat ng magulang is okay for sleep training. I personally said I will sleep train my kids before I had a kid. But when I had my kid, ayoko na siyang malayo sa akin. I sleep with my babies kasi sa sleep training, you have to put them in another area or another cot and then let them sleep on their own. Hindi ko pala siya kaya. Baka kaya ng anak ko, pero baka yung nanay hindi kaya. Gusto ko yung push ko yung anak ko gabi-gabi. As I was telling Blake, kasi he was saying, wala na talaga tayong privacy, ganito na lang, 3 na natutulog na kama natin. Sabi ko, you know what? To be honest, ikaw, anong age ka nag-start magbarkada or gumimik or umalis ng summer or nagkaroon ng sariling room? Sabi ko, ako late na nga ako. Lumipat ako sa room ko parang, I think, 12 na ako. By 14, bumabarkada na ako. Nagkakaroon na ako ng out-of-town trips, ganyan. Siyempre, may companion ako noon. But still, sabi ko, we technically only have 18 summers with them. 18 years of their lives. Pero, sa totoo lang, mas less pa nga. Because nga, they start going out early, they start having friends. So, sabi ko, things are so fast. Like ngayon, si Bas, 4 na. 4 years old? Parang kailan lang sus ko na nag-aabang tayo lahat na lalabas siya sa tiyan, di ba? The reason why there's no manual to parenting and to marriage, because there's no one perfect rule. It really depends on each person. Sinabi ko rin dati, naku, ako yung tipong mom na, I know I'm so high on life and my career. So, inisip ko, ako yung tipong mom na willing ako na kaya kong magtrabaho, iwan yung mga kids. Alam mo, every time I have to go, day trip lang nga to eh. Alam mo, yung hirap na hirap ako because ayokong iwan yung mga anak. So, technically, the pandemic was a bit good for me dahil nga I can work from home. Second question, talk about how much change from single to married life. When it comes to my relationship with Blake, parang wala naman. Kasi para talaga kami magbarkada. Kita nyo naman, di ba? Baka mas sweet kami dati. Mas sweet kami na nagliligawan kami. Pero hindi din. Kasi yung ligawan namin, we already knew each other from before. So, friends na talaga kami to start with. So, nung nag-start na nagpapakute siya, parang parati lang kami tawa ng tawa. Alam mo yun, up to now, we're still laughing and laughing. What changed is, mas maingay na yung bahay. You know, when Bass is in school, tapos Blanca is nasa playroom, tapos wala si Dali, kasama ni Blanca. Alam mo, I once told Blake, sabi ko, alam mo, I can't believe we live our lives na ganito katahimik. Ang tahimik pala pag wala yung mga bata. So now I understand why. You know, after a while, di ba, pagka nag-asawa na yung mga anak. Yung parents, ang hilig magpunta ng kung saan-saan. Ang hilig nila magbakasyon, mag-cruise. Di ba yung mga ganyan, yung mga retirees? It's because it's so lonely at home. It's so quiet. Especially if you're so used to the noise. So, number one na nagbago from single to married life is maingay yung life ko nung single, pero more on bakla yung maingay. But may cut-off din. But, you know, having kids in the house, it's a 24 hours ingay kind of thing. Yun yung pinaka-major. What have you sacrificed and what have you gained? To be honest, mom sacrificed so many things and mom sacrificed so much, but we don't even see it as sacrifice. Una na lang, when you conceive and when you're pregnant, taba mo, diba? Katawan mo unang sinasacrifice mo. But do you even see that? Do you really count it? Hindi ka nagbibilang kasi ang nanay hindi nagbibilang. Alam mo, pero hindi ka nagbibilang. You know, I still get back my old body, but it's never the same. Mas malaki na talaga yung kadera ko, mas loose ng konti yung skin ko. Alam mo yun, pahid na lang ako ng pahid, gawa ng kung ano-anong procedure, but I have accepted it, and it's not something na iniisip mo na ako hindi ko siya, for me personally, hindi siya naging basis on why I shouldn't have kids because gusto ko yung katawan ko I was ready and I was excited. Time. Dati alala nyo, yung buhok ko sobrang haba, parate, for how many years, naka-extensions pa yun, nakakulot parate. Ngayon, paiksi na siya ng paiksi. Next thing you know, baka naka-boys cut na ako because I barely have time to fix myself. So I want a nice cut na pwede ko siyang, mukha pa rin akong presentable, and that's harder with long hair. So, you sacrifice a lot. Your money! Dati nakabili akong bags, ngayon hindi na, nag-ipon na for my kids. Alam mo yun? So, but with all those sacrifices, you don't see them as masakit. Di ba pag sacrifice, parang inisip nyo, nagdudusa ako, ganyan. Hindi eh. Kasi you know you're doing it for your children and your family. So, hindi siya ganun kasakit. In another perspective, it might seem like a sacrifice, but sa totoo lang, you don't feel as bad doing it. Ganun. What is the most challenging part? Sa akin, it's more on the marriage, more than the kids. I'm so used to having lots of people, kids, because I came from a big family. But it's really the marriage. Yung sa akin, mas difficult because I had to kind of move and have two bases. I'm in Cebu, ganyan. But yung idea na you have to share decisions. For someone like me, alam mo yun, nang hirap nun sanay na sanay ako lang nagdi-decision sa sarili ko. Now you have someone na, okay ba to? Alam mo yun? Pero minsan talaga, hindi ko na pinapakinggan yung sagot niya. Gagawin ko pa rin yung gusto ko. But I just have to tell him. There are times he would say na, oh, you didn't tell me. Yeah, kasi I'm so used to just doing my own thing. So yun, as respect to my husband, I have to inform him. Di pa alam, inform na lang. And he knew. Yun yung pinapasok niya. A very independent woman na, he's even admitted na mas independent ako sa kanya when we found each other and when we decided to be with each other. Kasi at that time, I have my own place, I live alone, nagka-file ako ng sarili ng BIR, ganyan, di ba? Nagbabayad ako ng sarili ng Meralco. Siya, he was living with his parents. So, it was a different thing for him. So, siya yung medyo mas nag-adjust when we started living ng kami lang, di ba? Favorite part? Ay, nako! I think Blake would agree, it's the kids talaga. Nakakatawa nga, kasama na namin, sila pa rin yung pinag-uusapan namin. Minsan nga, kakain lang kami sa dere, sila pa rin pag-uusapan namin. Ano ba yun, diba? Papakita ko pa yung mga videos. Kasama lang namin, dapat nga magda-date kami, diba? Pero sila pa rin pinag-uusapan namin. Yeah, we're obsessed with our kids. Super obsessed. So, yeah, that's the favorite part. And I think the quiet time with the kids. Now, they talk. So, parang, oh my God, iba-ibang tao talaga sila. Nakakatawa sila. Baz is the nicest. He has a heart of gold. I think you guys can see that on Instagram story. But, the downside to that is natatakot ako na maapi siya. You know, sa playground, tipong, you know, someone push him, he won't do anything because he knows he's used to that in the house na he can't fight back because of his sisters. We always tell him, gentle hands, ganyan. Pero parang minsan gusto mo sabihin, umawon ka naman, di ba? Our girl, on the other hand, she's feisty. Blanca is so feisty na yun yung mas natatakot ako na mga office ako. But I like it because she's not selfish. So, feisty man siya, pero she's always protecting her brother, her sister. Always to the rescue yan. May hawak kay daddy, nakita mo, humaharang na siya, ganyan. I don't know, I get so teary-eyed, no, pag yung mga anak ko pinag-usapan. Yun. That's my favorite part. Na ngayon, they're talking, we hear ideas, you see kung sinong funny sa kanila. Anything you wish you have done differently? Okay, this is a weird question because I am a realist. So, I know that I married late. So, a big chunk of my kid's life, I will be super old or baka wala na kami, di ba? Ang pangit pakinggan. But yeah, that's the reality. I wish na we had them sooner, but I don't want naman na yung life ko. If I had my kids at 20, it's a totally different story. May FOMO ako, baka I won't appreciate them as much. Alam mo yun, may mga ganun. Meron ako mga hindi. Natapos ko lahat ng ginawa ko, ng gusto kong gawin, ng single ako, na enjoy ko yung buhay ko. Yet, that took me 35 years. Sana na lang, bigyan kami ng sobrang habang life ni Lord para wala tayong regret na sana mas maaga so I can have more time with them. So, yun lang. I think it's really the time. But everything fell into place naman because I have them now and I'm so happy to have them now. Wala akong what if I did this. Lahat nagawa ko. Nag-try ako nag-showbiz ako ng hosting. Nag-masters ako. Nag-negosyo ako. You know, I had failed businesses. I had successful businesses. Everything. Iba-iba. So, that was the thing na nagawa ko sa time ko. Diba? Another one, future plans, aspiration, and goals. You know, before, my future plans were always like, oh, I wish I can be Fortune 500, ganyan. I wish I can be this powerful, ganyan. I wish I can be this accomplished. But now, it's so funny. I still want those, guys. Lahat naman tayo gusto natin yan. Hindi naman tayo papaka-plastic. Gusto ko pa rin manalo ng loto. Gusto ko pa rin maging sobrang yaman, di ba? But now, also part of it is I want my kids healthy. Yung gano'n na lang, parang sana lumaki silang mabait na tao. Sana they make their mark. Sana they're successful, diba? Sana marami silang matulungan. Alam mo yon, for me, I think the biggest pamana ng daddy ko sa akin is not anything that he have, whatever. My dad even says, wala kaming mana. Ganun siyang klaseng tatay, okay? So, hindi nga material things, but it's the people that go up to us anywhere in the mall, ganyan. Uy, yung daddy mo, tinulungan ako. Alam mo yun, yung ang dami niya palang natulungan na sometimes I tell him, uy, nakita ko si ganito, tinulungan mo daw siya, ito yung pangalan. He doesn't even remember. So, yun naman sa akin as for my kids, diba na, maglalakad ako sa mall, bigla may magsasabi sa akin, yung anak niyo, ang bait-bait, ganyan, may ganitong ginawa. And for me, that is a dream. That is my aspiration. Yun, ganon. Advice to viewers. My advice to viewers is, huwag kayo masyadong maging strict or rigid about your rules. Minsan lang bata yan. Yung pamilya, alam mo yun, your husband's bound to make mistakes also. Alam mo yun. Sabi nga ni Blake sabi niya, tiisan na lang tayo kasi no return, no exchange, diba? So we just have to really, every day is a choice to love each other. So, there you go, guys, for an episode of Divine Intervention. I hope nagustuhan niyo yung mga questions and sagot ko. But I really want to hear from you. So make sure that you comment down below and ask us questions because we will be talking about yung mga questions niyo. Kung may problema kayo, willing kami dyan You can even message it on other social media platforms. And maybe I'll make a sariling ano talaga dito. Email, no? Para magbabasa tayo. Okay, so watch out for that email down below also. So, that is divineemily@yahoo.com if you have a story that you want me to discuss or talk about. So, bye guys! Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.